You should meet my grandson. Oh, not that he would ever come up here. No, Hawthorne has too much of his mother in him.
Hey, Eustace.
But it's really his last name. I'm Eustace Hawthorne, and his father was Julian Hawthorne.
I hope you're drinking, because if you're not, well, I really can't help you.
Don't need anything today.
Some other time.
Isn't it fabulous? Sitting up here in the stands? Oh, you'll get addicted to it.
Hawthorne's mother was the adventurous type, too.
New issue of Public Occurrences, View from the Vault, an outsider's perspective on the Commonwealth.
Self-prescribed chems, as recommended by me, myself, and I.
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
Heads up. Over here.
Yep. That it?
alive.
Shoot.
Hey there, Piper.
You look like you could use a pick-me-up.
Your thoughts?
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
I just wanted to check in, make sure things were all right between us.
Not a lot of complaints at the moment. And you can ask around. That is a rare occurrence.
Your thoughts?
I needed a trip like this. Thanks for letting me tag along, Blue.
Nothing else for now.
Sure. Always was a little jealous of folks who could craft something other than a paragraph.
Diamond City Surplus is where you can sell all those scraps you've scavenged.
Hey, you there. I have a question for you.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
You were in the tap house before, when...
You got beaten up by the bartender.
Yeah. Good old Henry Cook. Everybody's best pal. Especially Darcy's. I'm supposed to pretend I don't know he's sleeping with her until he decides he's bored with her and she comes crawling back home to me.
Sounds like a tough situation.
You don't know the half of it. But I'm not going to just sit here and let Cook steal my wife and destroy my family. I'm going to go back and talk to him, and I want you to come with me. You saw? He won't take me seriously otherwise. I don't want to have to really hurt him. I just want him to leave Darcy alone.
Okay, I'll help you.
Okay, good. Good. I'm sure Cook will back down once he sees you're with me.
This'll work better if I talk to Cook by myself.
You're probably right. I am so angry at Cook, I might lose control. Just get him to leave Darcy alone.
I'll make sure Cook gets the message.
Good. Don't kill him if you don't have to, but otherwise, I don't care what you do to him. He deserves to suffer for what he's done.
Okay,
Looking
let's
for
rest a
something
second.
Specific?
You look like you could use a drink. Dugout Inn's got some cold ones.
Paul and I have a child. I regret a lot of things, but not my little Pete.
I'll meet you there then. Don't be late.
Yeah, I'll be there. I just have to close up.
You there. We need to have a conversation.
Do I know you?
No. But I've heard of you. I'm always looking for people who know how to handle themselves in danger.
I live for danger. Where do I sign up?
I like your enthusiasm. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire. He's careful like that. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you're coming.
We need to talk, Cook.
Oh, yeah? Is there some kind of problem?
Are you sleeping with Paul Pembroke's wife?
I really don't see what business it is of yours who I'm sleeping with.
Paul asked me to talk to you, so here I am, asking nicely.
And I'm asking you, nicely, to turn back around and go tell Paul to come talk to me himself, if he's man enough.
Think this through. Darcy isn't worth dying for. Or killing for.
Think about what you're doing to poor Paul.
You know what? You're right. This whole thing with Darcy and me, bad idea. I admit it. Not like I planned it or anything. She was just always hanging around here. You know how it is. Look, tell Paul it's over. I swear. I won't even let her in my bar anymore. Is that good enough for you?
That's a good start. Something more concrete would help.
Yeah, okay. I get it. I have an idea. Something I've been thinking about for a while already. Kill two birds with one stone, you know?
What's the idea?
Here's the deal. I have some other, businesses on the side. One of them is helping Nelson Latimer spend his dad's money to make himself feel like a gangster.
Who's Nelson Latimer?
Malcolm's kid. An arrogant little pissant. But useful, since he has all the money in the world and likes to think of himself as a budding crime boss. Me and Nelson are supposed to be meeting some gentleman from Goodneighbor to exchange Nelson's cash for their chems. My plan is simple. We take the money and the chems.
Hold on. I have some questions first.
Yeah? What is it?
What about afterwards? Won't everyone be after us?
Come on. You know the answer. No witnesses. Anything else?
Why do you want to screw these guys over all of a sudden?
Oh, it isn't all of a sudden. Nelson's been complaining about my cut for a while now. He may be thinking about trying to strike out on his own. I've been waiting for the right opportunity to present itself, and here it is. Anything else?
Why smuggle chems into Diamond City? Chems aren't illegal here.
Sure, but Mayor McDonough takes a big cut of all the chems brought into town. Not everybody thinks that's good business. That's where me and Nelson come in. He fronts the cash, I make the arrangements. Cheap chems for Diamond City. Everybody wins. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, so you're in then?
I don't know. An awful lot of unknowns.
Trust me, we can do this, no problem. The meeting's always in the same place. They always bring the same number of guys. They'll never know what hit them.
I'm in. Let's do this.
Now you're talking. I promise, you won't regret it. In a few hours, we're both going to be sitting pretty.
I can't believe you eat that food. Only one thing worth buying in the Dugout Inn, and that's the booze.
Man's gotta eat. What can I say?
A real Diamond City boy eats at the noodle stand.
Damn, Ben. Don't bother, pal. I ain't seen nothing, I ain't heard nothing.
Vadim, I need to talk.
Just a minute, Yefim. I am in middle of story. So then, I am crossing river, right? Wearing nothing but a smile. When out comes the most dangerous of all sea monsters, a Mirelurk.
A Mirelurk? Come on.
That's like 2 out of 10 points of danger tops. Now, if you want to talk something really deadly.
I forgot you were there, Yefim. What is it?
You know what? Never mind. I'll handle it myself.
See this bar? I killed a man for it. No, I kid. He is dead, though. Now, let me know when you're ready to order.
Whatever it is, leave me
What's
out
your
of it.
story? Mercenary? Caravan guard?
You first. What's your name?
Hawthorne. And you are definitely from out of town. I know every settlement from both sides of the Charles River, and I've never seen you. Anyway, I'm just kicking back and sharing stories while I'm between things. I've been all over, seen vaults, pre-war ruins, and plenty of monsters.
You've been to a vault?
Yeah. Ever heard of Vault 81? They're standoffish, but every once in a while, they'll let new people in.
Let's hear your best monster story.
I'm from Diamond City. You want to talk something really scary? It's the Institute and their synths. Don't go to University Point. Trust me. You don't want to know what they're capable of.
So you explore old ruins?
Last place I was going to check out was Salem. Real old town far to the north. Never made it, though. Got a bad feeling about that area.
See you around, Hawthorne.
Yeah, take it easy.
What? I'm busy. You ain't gonna last once you leave the wall, so don't get chummy.
What is it?
Good luck. I hope it all works out.
Thanks.
Cook won't be bothering Darcy anymore.
Good. I knew you could handle him. So, what happened? Did he give you any trouble?
Yes, but I got him to come around in the end.
Okay. I don't care what you had to do, just as long as he leaves Darcy alone from now on. Anyway, thanks for your help. I'll, see you around.
Cook has a plan to make us both rich. Ambush a chem deal set up by him and Nelson Latimer. Interested?
If you think it's a good idea, I'm in. Cook owes me. Big time.
Note says the meet is near the back street apparel building. You know where that is?
Oh, yeah. Down along the river. Come on, let's do this.
Hey, Paul.
It's not too far. Come on.
Look at this place. What a dive.
Oh no. Whatever.
Here we are. The meet is just ahead. There's always 4 of Murawski's goons. Trish, who's in charge, and then 3 other guys to unload the boat and wave their guns around. You should be able to work your way around these buildings to get a good angle on them. I'll wait for the shooting to start, then join in from here. Remember, we can't afford to let anybody get away.
What about Nelson?
I'll deal with Nelson. You worry about Murawski's crew. Now, are we all set?
Sounds good. Hey, Paul.
Let's do this.
Where the hell is Cook? We can't see him much longer. Relax. I'm sure he'll be here any minute. Yeah, well, he better be. This is bullshit. He's going to kill you all for this.
Don't move.
You don't have to kill me. I won't talk. I swear.
How can I be sure you won't send anyone after me?
You're not actually thinking about leaving her alive.
I'll tell Murawski it was Gunners, okay? You can trust me. And I'll give up Murawski's chem lab. This here, this is nothing compared to what he's got stashed there.
What's at this chem lab?
More chems than you can imagine. Murawski's entire stash. But you'll never find it without my help.
Tell me what you know first.
Well, okay. I'm trusting you, right? The lab is in the old Forley fish packing plant on the waterfront in South Boston.
What's so secure about that?
The place is overrun with feral ghouls, which don't even look twice at my crew, 'cause they're all ghouls like me. My idea, by the way.
Why wouldn't the feral ghouls bother you and your crew?
What, you don't know? Ferals don't bother us normal ghouls. I don't know why. Maybe we taste bad or something. But they're just for cover anyway. The real security is a system of tripwires that have to be triggered in exactly the right order to open the door to the lab. You never even know the lab was there when the door is closed.
Sounds like a pretty secure operation.
You better believe it. And if Cook hadn't been such a backstabbing son of a bitch, nobody would have ever cracked it.
Sticks and stones.
There's a terminal that will bypass the tripwires and open the door to the lab. And I have the password. So, I have your promise, right? If I give you the password, you let me walk?
And you promised to not tell Murawski that I had anything to do with this?
Yeah, of course. I already told you. After I leave here, I've never heard of you in my life. The password is Applejack. There. Now you've got everything. And I'm completely screwed forever. I hope you can live with that.
Sorry, Trish.
God damn it!
Hey, Paul.
On the waist, otherwise.
Who else is going to hunt you down?
Paul.
You're not gonna win this. You're not walking away from this one. Hold still, will ya? You're not gonna win this. I get... So that's that. I told you it was no problem. The money should still be on Nelson's body. And then there's these chems, which you'll need to sell somehow. But that's your problem now. I'm leaving town. For good. Should make things easier for Paul to have me gone. Plus, there's no plausible way I could explain to Murawski how I wasn't involved in this unless I die here along with everyone else.
Just like that? You're leaving town and never coming back?
Yeah. You won't be able to blame me for all your problems anymore.
Howdy, Cook.
Oh, hey.
Paul.
So, it's just the two of us. 50-50 seems fair to me.
That works for me.
Great. Then you take the money from Nelson, I'll take the chems, and we'll call it even.
Aren't the chems worth more than the money?
Sure. If you owned a chems shop right here, but I'll have to pay the mayor his cut, plus move all this back to town.
I need to ask you something.
What can I do?
As you were.
Hey, I think those Bobrov brothers are looking for you.
I have heard that Ellie? Are you here? Ellie? Huh. Guess she got tired of waiting. You'd be surprised how many secretaries I lose that way.
Nick? Oh, God. It's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Hey, happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary pre-war ruins all the time then, do ya? Here, I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable. When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. There's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. What else can you tell me?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? And why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
So you think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype, anyway.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
The woman was dressed in, I think it was a kind of hazard suit. The man had some sort of metal brace on his arm.
Maybe some kind of improvised armor? A lot of hired guns do that to look tough. The hazard suit is interesting. Not many mercs can afford something that fancy. What else do you remember about them?
I'll never forget that voice. Low and rough. Like sandpaper across your face.
Not much to go on, but a tough and commanding voice can get someone pretty far in the violence business. What else?
The man who killed my wife. He had a handgun. I didn't get a clear look at it, but that sound.
Could have been a large caliber revolver. Huh. I'm starting to get a clearer picture of the kind of man our perp is. Anything more you can tell me?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Who is he? Do you think he has Sean?
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
Maybe it's another kidnapped kid.
Yeah, either that or he's got a son of his own. Not a comforting thought in any case. Both of them vanished a while ago. Haven't been heard or seen since. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am. Didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance, bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies, because they're all dead. Except you. But 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. It's more than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The M.O. is all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off. Here we are. Keep an eye out, will you? See if I can get this open. That's one heck of a lock. Got something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
That's it.
Let's take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind. Place seems small to you? Figured a guy like Kellogg would think big. Well, that's one way to hide a room. Well, look at this. All of a merc's favorite things.
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, and cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
I wonder if dog meat could pick up the scent.
Say, that's not a bad idea. Some dogs out there in the Commonwealth can track a man for miles. Why don't you go fetch him and let him have a whiff? See if he picks up the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business. If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so. Besides, you already have plenty of company. We can't all go sniffing through the Commonwealth after one man.
Any words of wisdom?
Kellogg really is the one who kidnapped your son. Then he's dangerous. But so are you. You don't need to be afraid of him or anything else the Commonwealth throws at you.
Goodbye, Nick.
Hopefully not forever. I want to see you and your kids safe and sound when you get back. Good luck. Anytime you need help, just come knocking.
Heads up.
Point the way.
Look alive.
Just, time for some travel fuel. Want one?
Your thoughts?
I'd rather know an ugly truth than a sweet lie.
Your thoughts?
Right behind you.
Oh, nothing.
All right.
Dog meat. Get the scent, boy. Get Kellogg, boy. Take me to that son of a bitch.
There's a lot of people out here could use a hand.
Somebody please help! She's hurt! She's going to die. She needs help.
Hey, somebody was here. You think it was Kellogg?
San Francisco Sunlights. Kellogg's preferred brand, all right. What do you think, boy? Enough to go?
Sorry, don't have anything to sell. I'm on my way to Vault 81 to restock. Maybe you can find what you need there.
Hi.
Move along.
Big bullets. Kellogg's preferred caliber. Bloody bandages. Dogmeat can track this. Hey, boy. Ready to get back out there? Okay, boy. Let's track him. Looks like this one thought he'd get away. No such luck. Somebody didn't want to get snuck up on here. Nope. Nobody's used this recently. A decoy, huh? Clever. Gwyneth Stout. One of his creature comforts. What do you think, boy? Enough to go on?
What was that?
Tracking known mercenary.
Oh, God.
Exercise extreme.
Not sure who started
Think
it.
this was Kellogg's handiwork?
This traitor never stood a chance. Doesn't look like a robbery. Must have just gotten in his way. This didn't do any good for them, did it? Bodyguard robots didn't fare too well.
Alert. Critical signs.
Dogmeat's gonna need more to go on.
Critical signs.
What have we here?
Error. System corrupt. I can't feel my legs.
What happened here?
Error. Operator deceased. Threat level Omega. He killed us.
We're still on track. Hopefully he's not much further.
What do you think, boy? Was this our man?
Now where'd they get to? I wonder if this is normal for other journalists.
Is this the place? Is he in here, boy?
This is it, isn't it? Kellogg's here. All right, Blue. It's you and me. I think Dogmeat's earned some time off.
Hey, boy. Ready to get back out there? Everything okay, boy? Don't worry, Dogmeat. Just saying hello.
Free for the taking.
Hostile sensor reading detected. Is someone present?
Movement detected. Curious.
Chained up on the other side.
Sensors indicating concealed organic life form.
Appears to be nothing. Perhaps my sensor...
Got it.
Hello? Overactive sensors. Nothing more.
Tap initiated.
Actuator damaged. Reverting to post-mortem. Lower limb actuator damaged.
Sweet.
Powering up. Protectron on duty. I must report this as... Protect and serve.
I am damaged. No, I will not bomb. head wound. There. Sustaining damage. I am the victim of violence. Be warned, I cannot allow these attacks. Escape from Kellogg. Destroy intruder.
Kellogg has ordered your termination.
Still here?
Kellogg's secure facility infiltrated. Termination required. Following Institute protocol. Eliminating hostile.
Sweet.
Protect and serve.
Couldn't part with anything, could they?
Your termination is inevitable. Violence. Kill.
Come on!
Guess we showed them. Go.
They're back! Wouldn't want to be in your shoes.
Hey, something's out there.
Found ya!
That went better than expected.
Yes.
You sure know your way around a bobby pin.
Now I understand. You are hiding because you fear death.
Movement detected. Curious.
And I thought the lifts...
I'm in.
Diamond City were fancy.
Is someone present?
Nice.
Hello?
Hostile sensor reading detected. sensitivity of my sensors clearly needs adjustment.
Blue, we're not alone here. I see you! Ah! Ah! Come on!
Our view detecting an ambush.
Keep it up, fly. You picked on the wrong people today. Should have backed down.
In danger. Defending.
Nice.
Blue, we're not alone.
Actuator damaged. Being warned. These attacks to continue. Kellogg's secure facility.
Yeah, if it isn't my old friend, the frozen TV dinner. Last time we met, you were cozying up to the feet of an apple cobbler.
Yes.
Can't keep you out.
Hey, got a sec?
What you got for me? Shoot.
Your thoughts?
Get a lot done for an old timer, don't ya?
Are things all right between us?
Well, it's awful nice to be traveling with someone who's got their head on straight. So, I'd say I'm good.
Your thoughts?
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load. Or, you know, if you need anything proofread.
That was all I had.
Okay,